me, the flavor of the Gulf of Mexico is the sunlight. It's the sun. It's kind of like if you taste a really good tomato, and you can taste that the tomato was baked in the sun for a long period of time. You can taste the salinity, you can taste the weather, the climate.
Cellar Salt's a great project to support because it's a local company. We make a handcrafted product. We tie Pensacola, Florida and Lafayette, Louisiana together. We harvest water, the great Gulf seawater from the Gulf of Mexico at Pensacola, and we bring it back to Lafayette and make a great product out of it. And we want to get to the point where we can expand the range of that product to show people that aren't familiar or aren't from those areas the great things about us. Cellar Salt is a company that Alexis and I started to harvest and produce sea salt from the Gulf of Mexico. So I was playing around with brining in seawater and poaching in seawater, and the first time that I actually made sea salt from seawater was when I did a dinner with Ashley Roussel, and we were highlighting some habitats from South Louisiana, and we made some sea salt for the Gulf region.
The idea of actually making Gulf sea salt blew me away, and it didn't surprise me at all that Jeremy was the one that would approach a product like that and the production of a product like that at all, because he just the way he thinks about food, like, he's so smart about his approach and the sourcing of his products and his standards of quality, that it made sense.
So growing up in Pensacola, I remember swimming in the surf and just allowing the waves to crash overhead, and of course you end up with seawater in your mouth, and it's a particular flavor of place. It tastes like Pensacola. It doesn't taste like anywhere else in the world. And when you come out of the water, you have that flavor in your mouth, and it just so happens that flavor goes great with Gulf seafood. It goes great with other foods, and ultimately you end up with a great sea salt from a great location.
I knew that there was something special. One, I tasted the ocean in it. I tasted the Gulf that I grew up living on, or fishing in, or swimming in the waters in, and knew that it would be the perfect accent.
You know, tasting Cellar salt differs from traditional salts in a way that is comparing night and day. It's crispy, and you can almost taste the water, and you can taste the sun, and you can taste all these elements. And you know that it's made from hands that care about the product.
Cellar Salt's unique because it's a handmade product made from the Gulf of Mexico. And we're the only company in Louisiana making salt from the Gulf of Mexico. It's our baby project from start to finish. We go collect the water, process the water, crystallize the salt, and arrive at a great textured finishing salt. So now we're asking for your support to help us grow Cellar Salt. We're asking you to help us promote our handcrafted sea salt product. We're asking for you to help us expand production, to increase presence in the wholesale markets. And ultimately, we're asking for you to help us to bring the taste of the Gulf of Mexico to people everywhere.
Jeremy and Alexis have worked really hard to make Cellar Salt special. They are committed to giving Lafayette, as well as surrounding areas, and hopefully eventually the rest of the country, a product that is not just a labor of love, but that is a quality ingredient that will only make whatever you're doing a little more special, a little more tasty, and a little more elegant.
Please help us grow Cellar Salt. We have some awesome rewards on our Kickstarter page, so go check them out, and we hope to earn your support.